Antoine 8 years ago. About this time, my friend introduced me to him. I met him and I don't know, we had a sort of an instant connection.
I met Antoine through a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, and she met Antoine, I believe at an expo, and she raved so much about Antoine that I think I stalked him via the phone for a while, and then I called her and was like, he's not answering me. And so she said, give him a moment, he'll respond. And so he did, and then I finally met Antoine and have not been disappointed and just been excited. Look forward to seeing him.
I was born in France, yes. In the middle of France, close to Tours, La Vallée de la Loire. Yeah. And so since then, it's been quite a roller coaster, I have to say. And this lifetime has been very challenging. Like I said, I came out of the woods and I can look back of all of these experiences, and it made me a lot stronger and more prepared for what I'm doing now, which is decrease pain and suffering among human beings and helping them to achieve a more sustainable way of being and living.
I do different services. The Merkaba Reiki is Reiki powered by sacred geometry. So first I teach people to activate the Merkaba, which is their light body, the aura. So it's like intertwined, and one goes clockwise, the other one goes counterclockwise. It raises your frequency, so whatever Reiki you do after that is much more effective and efficient.
So what kind of treatment does he do for you?
A Reiki, massage. I initially went to him because I had fallen into a window well, so I had a lot of pain in my shoulder. It was a herniated disc, and so he worked on that, so it was that. And now he also does the SER, somatic emotional release.
He's really taught me a lot about meditation, and something I really wanted to work on, and I'm grateful for that because I've been able to grow in my own meditation practice, and sometimes I falter and sometimes I'm great at it, and you know, through everything he's non-judgmental and just genuine and true.
And when I was 18 in France, I had a summer job to distribute spare parts to a local mechanic, and I just got my driving license. But I was driving very, very fast. And it was a small, very small French countryside road. And as I'm approaching a turn, the music was on. I was, of course, alone in the truck. But I heard clearly, like I'm hearing you now, a voice of a woman in French saying, you're not gonna die today. Like, you are born under good omens, like you have good luck from the stars, from the divine, and you still don't know the joy of being a father. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Why do I hear this? Why? It's like I couldn't understand, but I was not scared. It was very loving. It was not creepy. It was none of that. It was very, very loving, but I really didn't know what to make of it. And I drove. And all of a sudden, in the turn, as I started the turn, I lost control of the truck. I got out of the truck thinking it's going to explode. And to my amazement, I was able to walk, so I had no broken bone, not even a bruise, not even a scratch. I believe that there is destiny. Obviously, there is a higher power. Obviously, there is guardian angels. Obviously, they don't want me to be dead at the time. That means I have something to do on this planet, blah, blah, blah. So I was like a magnet. After that, I became a magnet for spiritual teachers.
Two trademarks for the light portal are the holographic medium, is the capacity to become a transfigurational medium, which is a kind of physical mediumship.
You know, when we stare at each other, because of my spiritual realization and training, my face literally will disappear. The third eye open up and they can see their spirit guides in my face, and they are departed loved ones, so it's very groundbreaking. It's brand new, so they've never heard of it before. And they feel more connected to their spirit guides, they feel more connected to their departed loved ones. So these sessions are designed to decrease the two most powerful fears in the human psyche. The fear of non-existing after dying is gone. when through this very sacred session they can connect, take their hands, because the hands is the extension of your heart, right? So they feel the connection with the heart. So it's a heart-heart connection. Then they look, the spirit guides open up their third eye and they see my face disappearing, and you see one face after another flickering. And sometimes one face stays, and then the spirit guide convey a message for the person. And they feel, see, and hear. So it's like a living proof that we live in a holographic universe, in a holographic reality, that the mediumship allow to break the illusion of separation and help them to connect with their spirit guides and loved ones and departed loved ones.
I also did do one session of holographic mediumship with him.
Would you mind describing?
It was, I was a little skeptical, I have to say, and it took me a while to do it with him, because I guess you have to be in a very calm place and a very meditative place. But I was able to see a face in his face.
It's an amazing experience when you do holographic mediumship. I have never seen anyone from my family, but I've never also requested that. I have seen archangels, I've seen spirit guides, I've seen people that I don't know who they are.
The other one is sacred geometry. So it's a very, very old form of approaching the divine and approaching spirituality based on geometrical form, geometrical shapes that increase your frequency, open up your heart, open up your mind, and you become a better teacher and a better healer. And there are techniques that I teach, meditation, that are based on sacred geometrical shape, and it's very also effective and efficient. The other one is metaphysical training. It's all about how to be more self-realized, meaning how to de-identify yourself from your ego and identifying yourself to your spirit and your soul.
The meditation process is quite enlightening and uplifting. It is a moment when at one point I feel like I'm in my body, and then in the next moment I'm off someplace and I have no clue where I am. I know Antoine's around, but I'm definitely in another place. And I've been, in my meditations, I've been assisted and taken to different places while I'm in a meditation session, which is something that many people can't say they've experienced.
Antoine is so passionate about his work, and I think it shows through in what he does. And as I said, he's also very compassionate, so he will do anything and everything he can to help his clients.
Antoine is a true spiritual rock star, and and I'm sure he's laughing. I know he's laughing, so that is what I'd like. And I am truly grateful and thankful and honored to really be able to experience someone as great as him in my life.